All right, it's that time again. We're going to do a solo overnighter. Going to do a hammock camp. Going to go through my fire kit, and going to have MREs for dinner. And we do have a burn ban, and it is extremely hot, so I'm not going to have a fire. It's not needed. It's entirely way too warm for a fire anyway. Stick around. We got more coming at you.
Restless Moon Outdoors and Adventures presents Camping with Dave.
This is my backpack pack out with everything. We have liter of water, we have coffee cup and cooker, insect repellent, the Gold Armor cook set, my cut tool, a spatula, a sport, the Peak Coleman stove, Frog Tog rain gear because we are expecting rain, camp shoes, Crocs, generic Crocs, my fire kit, my MREs and food, coffee, my game cam, the Slumberjack 60-liter backpack, my Marchway chair. We have my hammock with a pillow and a blanket, my Schmog, an extra shirt that's treated with insect repellent, and the ground sheet is treated with insect repellent also to help keep all the ants and the creepy crawlies away.
Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you are interested in the gear used in this video or wish to attend a free camping trip, the links are in the description.
I'm here with some of my subscribers. We're talking about Everett and Rakea, KK. They just started their own channel here right directly, and they're basically touring the United States on bicycle. Like we all take a look at their channel, their links will be in the description, and going to do some question and answer. I wrote some questions down, and then you guys can get a little bit of insight on what they're doing here. I'm Polish, I have to write it down. All right. So, what inspired you guys to do what you're doing?
I've really always done it myself, and once we met and got together, this was about 2 years ago. I was already kind of prepared to do it. I had a Suburban that was rigged as an overlander, and was really just looking for an excuse to get back out on the road and back out on the trail.
So you're like the movie Tramp, Super Tramp.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Living free. Approximately how many miles have you guys been on your bike so far?
We just got these last week. We've got about
Oh, really? So
we've got about 80 miles
so far on the bicycles. So it's brand new on the bicycles. What were you doing before then?
We were hiking.
Hiking. You were foot hiking.
All by foot.
Gotcha.
Now that's more in the thousands.
Thousands of miles on foot.
Yeah. I'm assuming that you guys have been to other states.
Oh yeah.
7 states in the past 2 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's quite an accomplishment. I got a hard time now. I'm getting out of bed, go to the bathroom. I'm sure you guys have seen some pretty neat stuff while you guys have been out. So what are some of them?
Well,
The wildlife is what gets me.
yeah, the wildlife is really
I've
just
seen.
why we enjoy it so much, I think.
I can't tell you how many different owls, falcons, hawks. There was one out here today that he got pictures of that was beautiful. But you don't see all those animals in one spot. You have to go to different places to fully experience the capabilities.
All right. Well, you're definitely not going to experience elk or anything like that here in the state
Right.
of Florida for sure.
No.
And as you see, they are in a campground. Where I was going to go with that, I don't even know. But it is what it is. What has I know you mentioned you had the medical condition. Is that your driving force on why you're doing this?
Again, when I grew up, I was always just kind of adventuring around. But about 2018, I was diagnosed with MS, and I knew that it was going to go downhill. I wouldn't be able to do it anymore.
I got you.
And it was kind of like a last hurrah before it all goes down, and I can't do it and wished I could. I want those fresh memories.
I got you. Yeah, excellent. Where are you all from originally?
Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky. She's from Western Kentucky. I'm from Eastern Kentucky.
And you guys collided in the middle like a cyclops.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But ladies and gentlemen, my subscribers, I want you all to take a look at their channel and give them a thumbs up. If you would, please subscribe. They're looking to possibly monetize in the future, near future, but the channel's brand new. They have, I think, 22, 23, 25
subscribers.
25 subscribers so far. They got a long journey in front of them. They know that it's not going to happen overnight. Let's give them a good boost. Until next time, we'll see you in the woods. Hey everyone, this is one of my 2 fire kits that I have. They're both basically identical. The only difference between the 2 is this one here, I call the blue one because of the blue trim on the container, contains a magnifying glass, and the green one contains a magnesium fire starter. It's the only difference. One has one has the other. That's the only difference between the 2. We're going to go through what I got in here and show you how it works. This is my fire kit. I keep it in a waterproof container. I bring tinder. This tinder is actually a mixture between fat lighter knot shavings and birch bark. Here I have 4 stirring-proof matches along with the striker to light them. I have a magnesium fire starter block that has a ferrocerium rod built onto the side. I have some pieces of char cloth, 1 cotton ball that is not coated in Vaseline because there's no need. It stays in a waterproof container. I have a magnifying glass to where I can easily light a fire using the char cloth. The char cloth is actually cut up pieces of blue jeans. Makes excellent char cloth. I have 2 small pieces of fat wood, and then my Altoids and metal can that I can make char material in. Everything here fits all inclusive on the top, char cloth on the bottom, magnesium rod, cotton ball, matches, strikers, magnifying glass, closes in, it's right on top. It is waterproof, snap shut, good to go. And that is my fire kit. Well everybody, here we are. The rain is here. I did have to put my hunting shirt on to help keep the mosquitoes off me because it is treated as usual. It is, I think, 7:30 p.m. and I don't know how loud the rain is on the microphone. This particular clip is from my actual phone. I've never tried recording with the other camera. The camera is safe. It won't get wet underneath such a large awning that I have going on. We'll give it a try. Get back with you in a few. Okay, this is the first time we're using the new camera. With a little fancy smancy lighting. With the microphone, we're underneath the tarp. It's loud as it is, and the microphone on the camera is probably going to overmodulate it. But it is just at dusk right now, and it's dark outside. I got the white lights on, and I got more dang beetles swarming around me. I mean, there must be 50 beetles to hear underneath my tarp. Just pulverizing the crap out of me. So we're going to go ahead and call it quits for right now, and we'll come back in a little while after it's dark and the beetles go away. We might have to be red light disciplined. If we are, we are. If not, we'll see what happens. See you in a bit. Well, I'm sure you're going to be able to see all the damn beetles running around here because of the bright white light. We're having pork sausage patty, the maple flavoring, MRE. This is new to me, because we didn't have this kind of stuff when I was in. Our pork patties are dehydrated. There really was no way to heat them up. But we're going to cook this one up and let's see what it tastes like.
Special thanks to our Patreon supporters: Joshua Hammond, Mike Rogers,
Well, of course, me and my dumb luck, while it's raining, I accidentally poked a hole in my tarp, but thank God it's not over the top of my hammock. It's off to the left a little bit by about a foot, so it's stripping past. I'll have to repair it. That isn't a defect on this tarp. That is actually my fault. I done poked it. I was cutting rope. So, we'll make it work.
Well, the rain has calmed down quite a bit. I did have that pork sausage patty from the MRE, maple flavored. It was actually pretty decent. It wasn't the best in the world, but, you know, it'll work. I had to switch to infrared on the camera, so I know the video is not going to be very good with the infrared. I had to go to red light discipline just simply because I'm bombarded by beetles. I mean, swarms of beetles with any kind of white light. So what we did today, we had an MRE. I went over the my fire kit. We put up a tarp shelter over a hammock. I done poked a hole in the tarp like an idiot, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit the hay and crawl in that hammock away from these dang beetles, because I got the bug net on right here, and I'll probably flip around on YouTube on my phone until it's time for me to drift off to sleep. But until then, we'll see you all in the morning.
Well, good morning, everybody. 0500 hours and time to make some coffee.
Thank you for watching Restless Moon Outdoors and Adventures. We hope to see you again.